as we present the fiscal year 2020 budget, we will be presenting a budget to the Board of Legislators that will cut the county property tax levy. The degree of that cut is not yet finalized because we are looking at expense sides of the budget. We have a variety of cost factors that we're trying to assess how far we want to be able to fund those things. But we're confident now, above what I said previously, that we would have a tax freeze. We will now be able to cut property tax levy in the budget that we submit. And the commitments we made for the tax freeze was a 2-year freeze. This cut that we have this year, I think, is because we've assessed now the level of the cost of the mandates from the state. We'll make the same assessment when the state session ends next spring, and that will give us probably the most important information we need to know when we get to the 2021 budget in order to project where we think we'll be there. But we will be submitting to the Board of Legislators a cut in county property tax levy, number one. Number two, we made a commitment on a $10 million allocation into the reserve fund, and we will make that $10 million commitment. That is budgeted in. In the middle of last year, we had the reserves drawn down to the level of $64 million, which is about 3.5% on a $1.9 billion budget, and that's well below the percentage we should be at. To get up to a level that by fiscal policy should be about 12% of the total cost of the budget, we would have to have a multiple 4 times higher than what we had. The commitment we made is to raise that fund little by little over the next few years. We raised it in the year 2019 with additional revenues from 64 to 69 million, and this budget will have a $10 million additional allocation for reserve fund, getting us up to $79 million. We are not where we need to be, but it's about a 23% increase over where we were at its lowest, and we think we're heading in the right direction.